Hello there, my lovely Legionnaires. How are we doing today?
Hi, Mortis Nice.
We were gonna watch at lunch, but it doesn't come out until 9 p.m.
Damn.
No! Hang on, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. I deleted, checked the window. I was like, something is. I'm like, I hear that it is raining, but I couldn't tell if that was in my headphones or outside, and it's outside.
Huh?
So, hi. I've become ungovernable. Um, you can't tell me what to do or how to live my life. This is gonna be your next couple of weeks. Get comfy, dipshits.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find my original reference, because I want to show you the reference that I used. Yeah. It's a fucking, um... Oh no, I was told! Don't worry about it. So this was the reference image. Um... Of a fucking, I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but from Chainsaw Man. Uh, I want to try and do the lighting like this. We'll see.
Ooh, let me take a look.
I should probably.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to watch it on my end because this is my shitty phone. EBBBBB.
I know, but I'm gonna screen share because we might be joined. So okay, so smaller stream calls for a while. Things are happening. TM. Uh, but Justin and Cherry might join us later.
Justin and Cherry? Hell yeah.
I am the child left behind by Bush.
Oh my god, yeah. Emma, you have to tell Heaton about Mardi Gras.
Thought Mardi Gras was a French holiday.
No, you didn't.
No, you thought Mardi Gras was a Mexican holiday, is what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
I like Matt's eyes, but I also like drawing the glasses, because I feel like they have good, like, good shape.
If I say the guy who broke up with Adobe recently, do you know who I mean?
Yes.
That high contrast with his glasses, exactly that points, Matt. Anyways, well, you do that. I'm gonna be working on art for myself and my VTubing stuff.
Secret
Would
secrets,
you like
chat.
to see?
I would like to see, yes.
I'll send it to you. Please react as vocally as you can for the sake of chat. Please and thank you.
I will. As is my wanton way.
Mm-hmm.
I have been sent unsolicited nudes. I like it!
Thank you.
Twink proportions? Hello?
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
I thought the goal was to be wide.
Uh, listen. The current state of the United States politics is very fucking volatile at this third point.
We can turn you into I can make whitewashed Mortis a reality if you so desire.
No. No, please.
We were joking, for those of you who are not familiar, we were joking a while ago about we'd seen a POC creator like whitewash their own Sona. And so I made a joke about like what would whitewashed Mortis look like, and we were saying, like, what did we say?
I don't remember.
It was that you'd be a golden lab.
Oh, yeah.
And, like... I don't remember what kind of snake.
I don't remember either.
But
I made the joke of, like, oh, me whitewashed would look like Starfire because I have the Fansly model, and I made the, like, colors whitewashed their TM, and I ended up looking like Starfire.
It's true. Turned you orange.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I love when they draw... Don't put that evil on me. I love when they draw Matt with, like, slightly longer hair.
Mm-hmm. It's good fluff.
When he's a little fluffy. Listen, I've said this before 1,000 times. I think of all of the costumes that aren't, like, the original one, because I do love the original Daredevil costume. I think my favorite is still the Public Defender. It's the red, just the red 3-piece suit with the gloves and the belt buckle. I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I love it because it's very Matt. It's very, like, pointless. It's very pointlessly theater kid, and I love that for him. I fucking hate that buzz cut.
Yeah.
Mark Waid can do no wrong. Matt's buzz cut. Mark Waid can do one wrong. But I fucking love the way Chris Samney draws Matt. So he's the one I reference every time.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way that Marco Cicchetto draws Matt, but I like the way that Samney draws Matt way more.
Mm-hmm. Marco Cicchetto draws him hot. So does Chris Samney. But the drawback here is that Mark Cicchetto is attached to one singular Zdarsky, and that's where I draw the line!
Listen, I'm happy he's getting more work, though. I fucking bark at the way he draws Frank.
Yeah.
Frank with the long
Frank
hair and the
is
beard
so
in the fucking Wade comics. Ah!
Thank you.
Heaton, why do you draw him with an eye scar and a scruffy beard? That's why. That's why. It's why when I saw the set photos from Born Again, and I saw him with the long hair and the scruffy beard, I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, we're just fucking cooked.
We're cooked. Oh, hang on, I'm summoning them, hang on.
Summoning circle.
Summoning circle. Making noises at my monitor.
Here for Alex. That's gonna be
They've been summoned.
Hi, DOESN.
I'm watching Beard Bros. No.
You should probably switch to your good mic.
No,
Real?
I can't.
You can't?
It's my whole thing is set up to a switcher on my work computer and my not work computer, and I'd have to swap over to my not work computer to do that.
Damn,
when I am working, I need my keyboard and mouse. I am working. I'm a working boy. I have technomancy to do. You wanna know what fucking technomancy looks like?
I love, I showed Justin, there's a bit, from the Born Again trailer, from the second Born Again trailer.
Yeah.
Of Matt and Frank, like, in the midst of a heated argument. And the quote at the bottom of the post is a quote from said clip of, "You're not asking me for help, I think you're asking me for permission, Red." And I was like, and I'm barking like a seal. And I'm like, I just want them to fist fight and then make out. I want them to make out sloppy style. God damn it.
It's not gonna happen as I described. I said it's not gonna happen, and she was like, "You're a hater," and I was like, "No, I'm with you. It's just I do not think on Disney Plus, Daredevil Born Again, that they're gonna hit each other with their fists a few times and then grab each other by the hips and make out sloppy style. I think you'll need a different streaming service for that."
I've never needed anything. I ask you for so little, God.
What would occur if we watch Daredevil Born Again and like they do kiss? Would you die?
I would become the most insufferable human being on the face of this planet. I would call my therapist, I would immediately email my therapist back and be like, I don't need your services anymore. I'm cured.
I'm fixed. Yeah, I can see it now. There's woke Disney made Daredevil and Punisher gay for each other. It's like, shut up. This saved my life.
Nobody made
has enhanced
anything.
my life in a way.
I am on my hands and knees begging you to read literally any of their team ups ever. Nobody did it. Nobody made anything.
We know for a huge fact that John Bernthal basically wrote that scene because he said shit and they had to rework the script.
I love that.
So if you hate it, if they kiss and you hate it, you hate John Berthal's direct decisions about the character.
I love so much that John Bernthal told Charlie Cox. So Charlie Cox said this in an interview. He was like, John told me ahead of time that he was changing the scene, that he was changing his lines. And I said, okay. And I saw and he told me what he was doing, and I was down for it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that sounds cool. And then he came to set and didn't tell me what he told me he was changing his lines to, and changed them again. Also, hi, Ellie! I love how Dexter Soy draws him. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up. Let me see. Dexter Soy Jason Todd.
James has sent me something. A JonTron clip. Good taste.
Oh yeah,
James.
yeah. I like this.
JonTron's not like a weird conservative anymore, is he?
I don't know.
Did he get cured of that? Has he recovered?
Made him
from his weird conservative era?
Made him a little... Oh no, here we go. Never mind. I was gonna say, in some of these shots, he's a little more square than I would draw him, but I like the way that he draws Jason's face.
Yes, DMC 55. We're apparently for sure getting Muse and White Tiger, which is hilarious.
Stoked about it.
Where is my man Sabretooth?
I didn't know you liked X-Men.
Sorry, that's a story. So, Brett Bayonne likes X-Men. And he's in the theater watching one of the movies. And it's one where I think Logan comes back from the past, right?
Oh, yeah.
James, actually.
I'm familiar with that one. Yeah.
And the entire like crux of this story is that he is alone in this theater except for a big guy right in front of him who reeks of weed, is munching on something the whole time. And when Logan shows up again from the past, this man goes, "My man Sabretooth." With like his whole chest.
Wrong one! Wrong Howlett brother!
Oh, they're brothers?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes all kinds of sense. You know, it's not Logan, it's James. Actually taught me that. His name is James, quote unquote, Logan Howlett. They are not brothers. I believe you, Daedalus. Maybe they are metaphorically.
Yeah, they're metaphorically brothers.
Ah. I want to like X-Men, but like that's like a corner of Marvel that has been gatekept from me.
getting into the I've talked about this before with Ben. The two that I probably will never get fully into are Spider-Man and X-Men. Purely because I feel like the barrier of entry is way too high. Like, X-Men stories rely on a lot of, like, deep-rooted interpersonal drama, which is something that I love.
Yeah.
I'm here for the chisme. But, like, and if I've learned anything from watching TikTokers and YouTube creators who do like X-Men, it's that there's a lot of fucking chisme in the X-Men. But, like, it goes back too far. There's way too much context I'd need, and that shit scares me.
We can and we should just watch the cartoon and then the new season that they made, because that's about as definitive X-Men as you're gonna get.
Right. But like,
Magneto's there.
But Spider-Man's the same way. Like, I feel like there's simply too much pre-existing context for Spider-Man for me to ever, like... For me to jump in and feel like I know what I'm talking about.
Let's get Heaton taken off of Twitch. Everybody, should Magneto be Jewish? The big hot button debate.
No, please, not my dad!
In the MCU, if they adapt it, it's technically been too long since... Well, but you could just do timey-wimey shenanigans. That's what I feel. Because the nuance is too... It's too much. Because then you have that big problem of, like, what do you make him instead? That you're then unequivocally making the statement, this is equal.
Yeah, I feel like...
This is comparable.
I feel like he has to be.
Yeah. But, you know, they don't even care about that. They're not making fucking Doom Romani, even though he is. Fucking Latveria is a fake Romani country.
I saw a bit, because there's a lovely gentleman whom I like on Shorts who talks about comics, and he was talking about the comic where Doom helps Sue give birth to their daughter, to Reed and
God, that
Susan's
moment's
daughter.
so good.
And he's telling the story about why he picked the name Valeria. And there's something that is so profoundly funny to me about, like, this group of, like, Renaissance era fucking caricatures of, like, Eastern Europe just in Ren Fair fits, right? And it's just them talking to, like, a cop. Like, a normal-ass cop. And I'm like, oh, God, I fucking love comics.
Who in chat knows why he did that? That's the best part of the story. It's what makes Doom such a good villain. Something was happening and he had to use his magic to midwife Sue Storm. Otherwise, she and the baby were gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Did it.
Johnny came
because,
to him.
And he did it because he loves Sue.
Well, not Doom.
Doom. Well, he likes Sue
Sue
just fine.
No, he doesn't hate this is my favorite bit. He doesn't hate
he hates one man and one man alone.
Yeah, he doesn't hate the Fantastic Four. He hates Reed Richards. Yeah, and so he's...
Maybe Doom was right.
I know, I think so. And Reed is all fucking pouty, and he goes, "What do you want? What do you want in return, you fucking asshole?" And he goes, "I just want to name her. Her name is Valeria. That way, every time you look at her, you will know she's only here because of me."
He's a fucking... You know what?
I love Doom!
On today's episode, I think that we need to we need to talk about Doctor Doom the exact same way we talk about Kendrick Lamar. Because you will never, and I will never, we as human beings will never hate anything the way that Doctor Doom hates Reed Richards.
Yeah.
You just won't.
Anyway, now we're moving on because we cannot move past what Imo has put in chat. I forgot to mention, but the face my friend made when I found out Mardi Gras was not Mexican was insanely funny. Imo, what the fuck?
Yeah, this happened last night.
Yeah, that was my reaction too.
It's Mardi Gras with like an S.
Mardi Gras.
None of that is.
Seen a comic panels when Daredevil went to Avengers
It's Spanish looking.
to find Squirrel Girl babysitting his kid, only to talk to her without freaking the fuck out because the baby's smell is unbearable to— Yeah, I bet! Oh god, yeah!
Squirrel
Can
Girl
you
babysit?
imagine?
She's so perfect, chat. I want her in all the ways.
There's something... I've talked about this before. On today's episode of Heat and Glaze's the Mark Waid run of Daredevil, because it's perfect. There's a bit during those comics when Foggy first gets cancer. Where he's doing chemo. And we cut into the scene with him talking to Matt. And Matt's sitting next to him, sitting next to his hospital bed and talking, and he's totally normal. And he's relaxed and everything's great. And he's like, hang on a minute, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna get you some more water. And he goes, okay. And the minute the door closes, Matt, like, books it down the hallway and, like, throws up. And he's like, I hate this. I hate this. I hate being in hospitals. I hate the smell of hospitals because of personal trauma. And he's like, I can smell it. I can smell the chemicals under my friend's skin. I can smell the chemo in him. I can taste it. It's so thick in the air. I hate it. And he's like freaking the fuck out because he's like, I can smell, I can taste, I can hear that my friend is dying. And it's the worst experience of his life. And then he comes back again and he's totally normal. Because he's like, I cannot... Foggy trusts me to never be afraid, so I cannot show him how afraid I am that he's going to die. And it's moments like those where I'm like, no, nobody else is allowed to write Matt ever. Not ever again.
Hey, Heaton. What's the over-under on what would happen if this Daredevil Born Again season ends with Eldon Henson, Foggy looking at Charlie Cox Matt and going, they just diagnosed me with cancer?
I'll cry.
Same, dog.
I'll become inconsolable because it means that if they do this, if they adapt the Wade comics, you're in for one hell of a ride.
Only good
Frank
things.
Matt RP room revival.
Oh, that's gonna happen this week regardless. You're bold of you to assume that I can't hyperfixate on two things. The RP room is proof I'm a multitasker. I can hyperfixate on two things at once.
Me. Except we have so many fucking Matt Frank rooms. How many more are we gonna add? Ew.
You'll see. Don't worry.
This is what threads are for. Is it threads
Exactly.
Oh my god, we could have been doing threads this whole time.
or? Are you serious, Heaton?
No,
Oh
but
my
I like
God.
yeah, thread, sure, whatever. I like having the channels because you could actually search through those.
It's true.
And
You can search
sometimes
through a
I
thread.
forget. Can
You
you?
can search through a thread. I thought you could go into it and you can click search, right? And then
No.
you're searching the thread.
Because the
But-
thread opens up on the sidebar, doesn't it?
No. Oh, if we're talking not mobile, then maybe. But
Yeah, so
well, also it's within that channel, so searching that channel will get you what's in the thread as well. I hope that's how it works.
Also, yes, play Dragon Age.
Yeah, it's on. That's the big thing that I keep seeing reported because game journalism is dead and all they care about is negativity. But they're like, less than a month and Veilguard's already free on PlayStation Plus.
Shut up. Play Dragon Age.
Well, less than 3 months, I think.
Play Dragon Age. Play Dragon Age. Play Dragon Age. Play Dragon Age.
It's dead now, so you can play it all.
Yeah, they killed it. Because I'm not allowed to have nice things.
It will be fine.
Game journalist died on.
Game journalism died on. Was that before or after the you cheated not only the game but yourself thing? Had to have been before.
Yeah, I think it was before.
Because I skeeted and this did numbers that like, listen guys, the meme is funny and it's funny to use it in the context of people like gatekeeping how you play games. That guy was right though. He was talking shit about a game journalist who installed a mod to get to the end of Sekiro because he was like, this is taking too long. And that's bullshit. You cheated not only the game but yourself. Just go watch the cutscene on YouTube then at that point.
Funny part
But
is
you can't
Doom
because you had the game early.
For Valeria. The one time Latveria was under some spell causing people to go crazy. It affected Doom of an illusion of Valeria mocking him, and Doom said he would snap her neck in front of Reed, and that she figured out he was under a spell because he would never do that to her.
Yeah?
It's true! And then he killed her for power! Listen, I'm not saying...
He killed her for magic, yeah. So he could be a sorcerer.
I'm not saying that Doom is a good guy. I am, however, saying that Doom is iconic.
Fucking the summary, and this is what I tell people. When there was a big battle royale to do that's like Rivals, right? Except it's not like Lady Galactus doing it. It was some like Eternals bullshit. Or Celestials. Yeah. It was something like that got all the heroes and villains together, tried to make them do death games. The only one who was like, no, I'm not playing these games, and I'm going to find out your source of power and take you down, was fucking Victor Von Doom.
Doom's like, you can't make me do anything. And respectfully, he was right. You can't.
Mm-hmm. This is why I don't like Namor, because I have a feeling Doom would know how that man treats and talks to Sue, and his neck would be snapped, and there would be someone else in charge of Atlantis.
I also think this.
I think it's not Atlantis, because Aqua... Well, no, that's DC. It is Atlantis, right?
Yeah, I think it's still Atlantis.
Yeah.
Fucking, by the way, in another note of how Mark Waid writes characters that I love, in the bit when Matt gets kidnapped by Doom for a while, when he gets rescued by, Tony, Stephen Strange, and, Hank Pym, there's a bit that I think of regularly. It's a panel of Tony standing next to the machine they use to help save Matt. And the speech bubble, and Matt just sitting there and, like, listening to him and, like, nodding and being engaged. And the fucking text box, like, the internal thoughts text box is, Tony is gesticulating wildly at a device that he knows I can't see and knows I cannot understand.
Wait, Daedalus has a few things to say. Yeah, I think in that story, they were talking about Reed's daughter, not the woman he named her after. He did kill the woman he named her after, but that's because of Mark Waid, Daedalus says. But that was a real that was a real hardcore moment.
I don't know, dog. I think that's kind of iconic. I'm gonna be so fucking for real.
He was like, no, I've always loved you, and that's why I have to do this, because he had to give up something he loves to gain access to magic.
Listen, I don't know what to tell you. That feels like very Doom-coded to me. Because he would be sad about it, and he would feel genuinely bad, because he did truly love her, however, a power.
And then this latest thing, which I think we can't not talk about enough, No, that's not the way. Dr. Doom and Namor are in fact homies with gay undertones. I think that's true. I think it's like how we say fucking Johnny and Peter are. I think Namor's like, no, it is not gay.
I have my socks on.
He's not gay. He's not gay. My socks are on.
I have nothing in this world is as funny to me as Spidey Blaze shippers, because there's something so primally hilarious to me about Johnny, one of the straightest characters in the MCU Storm, being like, it's not gay, we had our socks on. And Peter's like, I had your dick in my mouth. What are you talking about? Like, Johnny, what? And he's like, we're not gay. And Peter goes,
The guys in the fraternity laid out the rules. And if their socks are on, it's not.
and Peter's like, I mean, I'm bi, Johnny. And he's like, you are? How long? And he's like, what kind of fucking stupid question is this?
Wait, no. Team C55, you're gonna have to explain yourself. Say Doom only hates Reed. That's not true. He hates Johnny. Why would he cuck Doom on the night before his wedding?
Oh yeah!
What fucking happened? What are we talking about?
Oh yeah! Johnny Storm canonically fucked Doom's wife.
Damn. No, Doom is the kind of person that would be like, you know what? Game respects game.
No, he was furious. It was so funny because like it was all going so well. He
said
invited
Johnny on
them
fire.
because he was like, and he meant it. He meant it this time. He was like, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to quash my beef with the Richards. I love this woman. I want to be with her forever. And I can't keep doing this. I have to squash my beef with the Richards. So he invites them to his wedding. And he's like, it's Latverian custom that on your wedding day, everyone who comes to your wedding is like absolved. That's how it goes. If you're here on this like most sacred of days, then like we're homies, we're good. This is how we quash the beef. And he made Reed his best man.
Damn. What a big man. And we call him a villain.
And Johnny fucking...
Reed Richards would have never.
And Johnny fucking... Daedalus is right. Johnny bag fumbler Storm the night before is like, oh, this bitch is fine. And he fucks her. And then finds out at the wedding and she's walking down the aisle. He's like, oh, I fucked his fiance. Oh my god, I fucked his fiance.
Oh, he didn't know? Well, then that's on her. What kind of bitch would do that to a man who gave up all of his beefs for her? Why would you do that?
Doom gave her this like Victor gave her this like beautiful speech about like how much he loved her and about how important she was to him, and the guilt got to her and she was like, I have to be honest with you, Victor. I have to tell you about my indiscretion. And the best part of those is I saw pages from that and the fucking reaction shots of the crowd of like Johnny's horror, and I think it's either Reed or Ben who like puts their fucking head in their hands and they're like, god damn it, Johnny.
Is she like a mommy MILF? Or was she like a trophy wife?
Oh no,
she
was fine.
I'm saying was the dynamic like, ooh, good little boy when she fucked? Because my point is, why would you give up a man like Victor, who is unsure of himself, for a boy? Unless you're a MILF who's into F-dom, I guess.
For Johnny?
Listen, I know in fun porn contexts that, like, you know, people love their infidelity tropes, and there are like two that I am like, I'll let those slide, and that's like when it was like an arranged marriage and I never loved him or whatever,
Or I like it when he's
and
the
you're
worst.
who I love. But the right before the wedding, you cannot convince me that that's hot. That's gross.
I'm so enamored. We were talking about this last night. Ben Grimm is an easy wood, and like, not even because I find him physically attractive. His personality's so attractive to me. Ben Grimm is everything. He's so sweet, he's so kind, he's so thoughtful. Fuck! Ladies, get you a man like Ben Grimm.
Yeah. I'm so glad that we're getting the guy from The Bear to be him. He's great. Johnny was space married at the time? Oh, well then fuck Johnny too.
Oh yeah. No, Johnny Storm's a fucking moron, and it's part of why we love him. Johnny, I swan to John. Johnny Storm is the peak, like, archetypical fail son, and I love that for him. Oh yeah, because he like flips the whole. He like flips the table, loses it, and then they're like, "God damn it, Johnny! You had one job."
You're not supposed to get laid till after, when everyone's like feeling romantic and horny.
Yeah, the best place to
That's why you go to weddings.
The best places to get laid, wedding receptions and funerals.
Jesus.
This is where I had my colors best isolated.
Ugh. I hate my job sometimes, but then I remember that I make money. And that money is good.
Sometimes I hate my job, and then I look at my paycheck, and I hate my job a little less.
A little less.
I can't wait to smother this in blending layers. It'll be great. You motherfuckers are gonna get to watch me go back and forth on this for most of this live stream.
I can't believe we have to wait for Born Again. What's with these fucking... And why is everything so fucking California-centric? Ooh, 7 p.m.
Haha, my victory.
Pacific. 7 p.m. Pacific time. Fuck you.
No, this is your fault. I blame you.
Well, no, it's Disney's fault.
My win, my victory.
Walt Disney specifically. Fuck him.
I just want to look at him. That's all I want. It's still so weird every so often to hear Charlie Cox be British.
Yeah.
His American accent is so good that, like, in interviews when he uses his natural accent and I'm reminded violently and suddenly that he's English, I'm like,
Did you tell Dio all the things I learned about...
No, not necessarily.
About Charlie from that one big long interview? I learned many much things.
Did you know that Charlie Cox is like the most interesting man alive?
One, he was over here not getting a lot of work on a like visa for acting, so he couldn't like bust tables between gigs. So he was like actually a starving artist. And two, he would hang out with other, at the time, young men who were having trouble getting their big break. This group included Andrew Garfield and fuck, he was Edward in Twilight. What the fuck's his name?
Oh, fucking Robert Pattinson! This part you
Robert
did not tell
Pattinson.
me.
No, I believe I said it, but I said it fast because it was And they still, to this day, I also learned from another recent interview that he was on set for Homecoming. No, yeah, Homecoming, and text Andrew. They are friends. Like, hey, you want to hang out? And Andrew had no idea that he was in this movie or on set. But yeah, he went to like a men's camp for positive masculinity, for self-reflection, for because he was like, this is, I have to decide what to do with my life. And that's when he got the call back. He got the call about Daredevil. But they told him, we really like you for Foggy.
Which feels wild.
Yeah.
Imagine the timeline.
But he had just come from a lot of self-reflection. He's like, I need to be assertive in what I want with my life. And he shot back, I'll come in, but I'm only reading for the lead. And that's why we have Charlie Cox's Daredevil.
And that's why we have the most perfect Daredevil that there's ever been. Imagine the AU in which... Alright, it's fucking time. I just have to apply these last layers, and then it's time for me to go ham on this.
Are you excited?
Blending mode.
Are you excited, Beaton?
About these blending modes? No, I hate drawing
No,
shit like this.
This is an aside to DC, but like we're fucking getting a buddy cop Green Lantern movie with John Stewart and Hal Jordan.
I need that so
where Hal's
bad.
like passing the torch to John. And I've seen the actors; they're it.
I have like thoughts about James Gunn like as a director and like as his directorial style, because on God, one of my biggest beefs with Guardians is that like I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They're really fun, but we've talked about this, how like this man is determined to put a bullet in his like emotional moments. Because he's like, yes, this beautiful emotional moment, I'm gonna let it sit for a grand total of 10 seconds before I hit you with a joke. And spoilers, it's why I don't want to watch Creature Commandos.
I guess you hate me then, because that's how I live my life.
It is how you live your life.
Commandos was good.
I'm not saying it isn't good, I'm saying I don't like stuff like that.
That's fair.
I think I can get away with... Hang on, I'm gonna... For those of you who don't know, this is something I do. Whenever I do something where I'm a little experimental with, like, my blending modes, I copy the flat colors, so that way if I fuck it up, then I can... If I fuck it up and go too deep in and can't Control-Z it all the way back, I've just got another copy of the flats. Because this is gonna require some doing.
Did you know? Heaton, good artist. Heaton, talented. Heaton, skilled. Heaton, good.
You'll be disappointed.
No! No!
So, let me pull my sketch back up so I know where
The only thing I'm disappointed in is your fucking attitude. Get it together. Get your head out of your ass.
Get your fucking shit together, God.
You up there? Get your head out of your ass.
I've been working...
Come on, everybody. Come on, give me a little... Come on.
Oh no, go ahead. This is your strum. You get to yap all you want.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you've noticed, from some of the things I've been posting, but I've been, like, trying to get a little more experimental with my lighting. Because I love shit like this. I love pictures like this. And I wanna do it. I wanna have cool lighting and cool, like, shading moments. I love it, but I suck ass at it, so I have to do more of them.
Oh, you get good? I can't believe to get good, I have to do it. I have to do it bad first.
I don't want to do it
Fuck.
bad first. I want to be good at it the first time.
Well, not everyone can be me.
Shut up. Shut up, die. I want to, like... Not an add layer. Ooh, I like that. Wait, hang on, let me... Because I want the delineation between the colors to be a little starker.
Come on, everybody. Come on, give me a little. Come on, everybody.
That's good. I like that. I can mess with the saturation levels later. It'll be fine. I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
Welcome to art.
If you cut yourself in a cardboard box, it's not a paper cut. That's a cut.
Oh, cardboard's paper.
It's an advanced paper cut.
Elite level paper cut.
It's like. Sorry.
Yeah? Share with the class?
I'll formulate the joke. Don't worry. It's like how you have half elf, but if a half elf then a human, you get like it's like that, but with wood, right? You got paper, you got wood. Paper's made from wood. Paper's made from trees, but cardboard's like a weird in between.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, that was it. I was just stating facts.
Sometimes Justin just says things.
But am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong.
May I say one thing about my current Pokemon English, and then we can go back to what you'd like to talk about? I'm looking desperately for the Pete block that I need to upgrade to evolve a Ursaluna. Enter an Ursa Ring into an Ursaluna. And I have been having a shit time of it. I found another Black Augite somehow, some way. But I already have a Cleavor. I want an Ursaluna.
Cardboard is the half elf of wood. This just in 2025. And I'm not wrong.
Brooke has been playing Arceus. For people lacking the context.
Actually...
If you
It's
say Arceus,
Arceus.
I'll kill you.
What's the name of the phone he gives you? Did you say... What'd
Well,
you say,
they're
Brooke?
obviously not going to give children an Arse phone. So it's fine that's an ARC phone.
Except that doesn't make any sense. It has to be an arch phone. It has to be an arse phone. It's like when people say Hylian, and I'm like, nope, it's Hyrule. It's Hylian. This is how words work.
This is what I live with every day of my life.
What does that make particle board? 3/4 wood.
I will watch Daredevil through my fingers, but I will watch it.
It'll be fine most of the
People are
time.
gonna get their bones broken. And I'm not talking about in the fun way.
I'm talking about in the fun way.
I know you are. But again, different streaming service.
I want so little! I ask God every day for so little.
Yes,
You don't ask God for
You're-
shit. You're not. You're atheist.
You're exactly like fuck. You're exactly like Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3 going into church and
Yeah,
begging us to see you.
exactly. And I beg God to kill one
But instead
reporter.
instead of kill this one reporter, it's kept fucking breaking Matt bone down.
Please.
I want to see Matt's cheeks
Bounce on it.
bent over.
Okay.
Sexual style.
I need him to bounce on it crazy style.
Call that pussy the Matrix, because I'm up in it and I can't
I'm
get out.
lost. I'm up in it and I can't get out. I introduced
Fucking kill you, you son of a bitch.
I introduced Brooke and Justin to Dracula Flow.
I had heard it before, but did not know what it was. I'd heard a few of those, for sure. I love. Did you see what I sent you? The fucking like fake Crash Bandicoot animation where they made him a Crash Bandicoot boss whose head shows up and taunts you. They like use the audio.
No.
I'll fucking kill you, you son of a bitch. Call that pussy the Matrix. Because I'm up in it and I can't get out. Jesus. Take the wheel.
You know, I think it's really cool that Hippopotas has different color variations for their male and female form, but it does make it a bitch and a half to figure out if they're shiny or not.
Hippopotos. It's a hippopotas.
Hippopotas.
Hippopotas. Garsols.
That's one of those Pokemon names that, like, I know that I'm saying it wrong, but every time I look at it, I'm like, no, that says Hippopotas.
Hippopotas.
I can get them dirty.
We can win.
Trying to figure out how the shading on this would go, and I don't know. I don't know shit about ass. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Art's fake.
And all arts, spoilers for those in the chat, it's all about the illusion of it looking correctly.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, you're
That's why AI could
your
never-
anatomy, and it's like, yeah, guess what, dickhead? If I shift the line slightly to the left, you'll never know.
It's why I never thought that I would miss it. But like every time I play my mobile game every once in a while and the ad is that stupid AI art porn, you get to fuck your little Asian assistant or whatever that one game is. But it's like aggressively like this weird 3D AI art style. I'm like, God, take me back to the fucking like just the 14-year-olds drawing the boobs and butts too big. At least that's fucking human. I miss it, dog.
I miss my wife, Tails.
Tails. I miss her a lot.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Oh god. At least this art's real true. Every Mega Evolution you've seen is ugly. That's a wild one. You don't like any of them?
Mega Adino is like really pretty, and Mega Absol is badass looking. Who's saying this in the chat? Is it Daedalus?
Mega Ampharos. They get a main.
I like Mega Ampharos a lot.
They become fabulous. They become
And
fabuloso.
I'm a Charizard hater, but even Mega Charizard X looks cool.
No, that one's too try hard. I'm a Daedalus on that one. And don't get me started on like both forms of Mega Mewtwo.
It did not need to. It did not need them at all. Why was Diancie, that came from an event, the only Pokemon from Generation 6 that got a Mega Evolution?
Yeah, your casual reminder again that the starters of the generation where the Mega Evolution was introduced did not get Mega Evolutions.
But boy howdy did Charizard and Bulbasaur or Venusaur. Did Wartortle get one?
I don't think so.
Blastoise got one.
Blastoise got one. Yeah. So it's like, oh, starters from not this gen. Fuck you, Pokemon. This is why, like, Pokemon haters are some of the most annoying people on the internet. They're like, it's like dealing with fucking anti-theists. Their life is miserable and they only hate.
And the
However,
only reason we. Sorry, finish your thought.
however, some things they're right about, and yeah, Pokemon nostalgia baits too much. And I'm a Star Wars fan.
Hey, guess what? That only happens because people really hated Gen 5. You don't have to like Gen 5, but the people that were being fucking haters, that's the reason why we got Gen 1 dick sucking. So,
Yep,
fuck you.
only fans to blame. But now it's become Wind Waker, and everyone's like, bring back Black and White, bring back the nuance and the deep story. I was there. I was there when all you guys wouldn't stop fucking talking shit about the ice cream cone, when there's nothing wrong with the ice cream cone.
I love Vanillux! I love Vanillite and Vanillux.
No, James, I won't. No, Heart.
Shit, hang on. Wait.
Anyway, Matt's hot and sexy, and
So true,
I'm not-
bestie.
but anyway, I'm not gonna make a joke at Heaton's expense because I don't know how. This is a stream. I'll make it in private.
Fuck! You can't be mean to me!
I'm not being mean to you.
Uh-oh.
Just making fun of you.
Which I think the thing
And
I want to make
fun's
fun
in
of
the
you,
name.
the thing I want to make fun of you for is something that's like not true about you. So
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna
Okay.
say.
I'm fairly certain, at least.
Well, I don't have anything on Spotify, James, because that's not how you spell Spotify. But you are British, so I bet it's Spotify.
Spotify.
What did... I'm trying to remember the fucking Game Grumps bit. What did fucking Dan's dad call it? Spoofy.
Oh, so that's what Silver was doing in that bit of Star Wars game. I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
It's an
want
old Game
brains. I
Grumps
want...
bit. Going to Fujoshi out at
Yeah.
Daredevil Born Again. Bold of you to assume.
Speaking of, apparently Aaron Hanson's going to be on Critical Role, and that's crazy to me.
Feels weird.
Feels very weird.
It's not illegal or anything. It just feels weird.
I feel like Aaron's grown a lot, so I won't talk shit. But like back in the day, it was fun to talk shit because yeah, he fucking was insufferable on Game Grumps sometimes. Back then, Aaron, I feel like it would be like, well, no, fucking dice drop. Nobody ever told me what. If only you read the tutorial, Aaron. If only games had ways to teach you things.
If only.
If only.
It'd be great if they did, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Critical Role deck in Balatro? There's a Critical Role deck? What? I think that's not true. I think you're thinking of The Witcher.
I think it'd be here, too, I think would also... Yeah, that looks right. I don't know.
Just fuck around until if it looks right, then it is right. It doesn't have to be anything.
My issue with this is that it's not nearly as, like, saturated as my reference.
I did not hear. I haven't followed Critical Role. I only know about that other game because I follow that other guy that's going to be in it, the only valid D&D TikToker.
Something you might want to try is to not use it as like a layer that changes. I would either use it as either like a color layer or just straight up just put that color on there with it on mode. If it's not as bright as the reference as you want it to be on your reference sheet.
I still want the... Hang on, let me try something.
I just want just
This
want a peat
red.
block. Please give me a peat block.
Oh, there was Vox Machina. I didn't see. I saw Bugsnax, Civilization, Assassin's Creed, Slay the Princess. In the latest set, but I did not see Vox Machina. That's crazy.
Do this.
But no, I won't.
This.
Fuck that.
Expression color. Hit me with that. And
Dead by
then
Daylight.
Boop. Boop. And boop. See, this is what I mean. And then it's too bright. Do I have to, like... Hang on, we're gonna try something here. We're gonna do this.
Danica has informed me that they are out and about for a mental reset, but to tell you guys hi.
Hi!
Hello.
Hang on, let me do this, and then... there. And then let's...
It's fuck around and figure it out time.
Yeah, it's fuck around and find out time, because something about this is off.
Never.
Multiply, because that's not as dark as I want now.
Now we see this.
Maybe try a different hue.
I did, but because of the... Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's do this, and then I'm gonna manually fuck with the tones.
In March.
I want it to
The
be...
best part about Legends Arceus is that you can ride Weird Deer like a Skyrim horse.
Want saturation higher.
I don't want to be a magical girl pilot. Yes, it was good.
I know Kiana just did it just to did it, and she might not make more, but I really hope she does.
I think with all the good reception, it'd be a bad call to not at least finish that pilot.
She wants to be able to, if she does more, she wants to be able to pay everybody, because everyone that she
That's
got
fair.
volunteered for it.
And also, if it's just an idea and they don't have like a serialized plot ready, I don't blame them for being like, no.
She's
like,
got
forcing themselves to
ideas.
make up-
It's just she
to make
thought it
up
was going
as
to
they
be
go
one and
along.
done, and then it was extremely well received. Did you know that the world has been clamoring for Black Magical Girl shit?
People of color in my anime-inspired cartoon.
More likely than you think.
No, it's actually very unlikely, which is why it sucks. Which is why it sucks that that's true.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, I hate that racism exists because, like, if there's anything I can... Let me finish my thought. Because...
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just really
Holds out recorder.
Because
Finish.
blurs are the fucking bat. Why am I getting the other evolutionary thing? Fuck you, Arceus. Anyway, the point is that blurs are the backbone of many an anime community, so, you know.
You're right. No, you're right.
I hate racism because...
You see, I hate racism because...
Yeah, okay, so let's do this, and then... unhide this, make this a normal layer, because I've got to be... Yeah, I'm way off. Okay.
Well, it's also why, like, people are complaining, but, like, Digital Circus should just end. If that's the story they want to tell, it's the story they want to tell.
Yeah, Gooseworks only plans for like 8 or 9 episodes, give or take of each episode. And good for her.
There we go! There it is!
There we go!
There's the fucking contrast that I want. Damn.
Like, it feels so weird that it's an international success and it's gonna be so short, but I would rather it be short and good than outstay its welcome.
Same.
I just want
Yeah,
Alex Rochon to have work
I'm gonna be
and
right back.
Okay.
do that. I just want Alex Rochon to get consistent work and have success.
He's in Poppy Playtime.
It was a waste. They wasted him, is what they did.
I can't...
Clearly, they paid him for his time, though. It seems so.
Well, of course he got paid, but like, they wasted his talents. And
Vegeta
skill.
would listen to Kendrick Lamar, agree or disagree. I agree.
I agree. Vegeta would respect
But
it.
Vegeta got on during the beef, but like Piccolo has always listened to Kendrick Lamar.
Vegeta got on during the beef. Piccolo is the one who's like, okay, here are the nuances. This is why this is happening. Everybody's like, Piccolo's black, and you know what, they're right. But also, I think that we're missing the much funnier opportunity, which is that when Piccolo arrives on Earth and becomes, like, properly integrated into Earth, I 1000% believe that he gets, like, adopted by, like, a local black community, and he comes back and he's like, guys, I've learned so much about Earth.
And he would be right.
And he would be right, and it would be great. And this is closer to what I wanted.
Goku only listens to Chinese opera.
It'll.
Is that
it'll
because?
also...
Is it which one did he marry? Was it Chi-Chi or?
Yeah, because of Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi was
because Chi-Chi...
Goku. Goku married Chi-Chi, and then Bulma, the
Yeah,
strongest
Vegeta
character
married
in
Bulma,
Dragon
yeah.
Ball, married Vegeta.
But yeah, Chi-Chi made him. She was like, "This is Chinese opera," and now he thinks it's music. This is music, and like he doesn't understand that there are other types. That's Goku.
Hang on.
Sure do love music.
Now we get to do the really fun part, which is we get to unclip this layer, duplicate it, because I want to clip, merge that down.
It's all about fooling the eyeball because artwork, things look brighter when there's a dark background.
Normal. And then watch this shit. We then do... and then we get to do it again! Woo!
I always sign my code in the comments because nothing's worse than looking at old code and going, "What motherfucker did this?" So I want someone to know. I need them to know that it was me.
You know,
And the best part is when you look at old code and you go, "What motherfucker did this?" and I see my name.
You're...
That fucker.
You know, Ben messaged us like 2 hours ago.
Yeah. He just said, "I know what I want for my birthday." And then we all were like, "Yeah," and then he has not
And then he
elaborated.
has not elaborated.
If you want a summary of Ben as a person, being friends with Ben.
I love that man so dearly. He's one of my closest friends. Why is he like this?
Well, I imagine it has to do with the ADHD.
Yeah, the ADHD will do that to you.
And the small cocktail of other mental things going on with him.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to... There we go. Oh, I was just... God, I'm stupid. You didn't see that. Don't worry about it. Don't fucking talk to me.
But I'm talking to you right now.
You didn't, nobody saw that. It's fine. So it'd be... Shit. Not that one. There we go. Oh no, other way around. I wanna... Because we want nice slivers of... What? Uh-oh. Fucking... God damn it. I can't... No! Son of a bitch! There we go. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about me. Don't fucking look at me.
To look at you, I'd have to go downstairs.
I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Shut up. It's moments like this where I'm like, people pay me money.
I think that all the time. Sitting at this desk, like, I make money. And not a small amount, either. Oh my god, Vegeta just stopped fighting by threatening to not take baths with him ever again. And I'd stop whatever I was doing, too.
I would also stop.
There's not a thing that is worth it.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Turn down the... Oh, yes, baby. Look at that. Look at that high contrast.
Woo!
Ooh.
It's coming together.
I love you, contrast. And then I get to do the annoying complicated part after this. Because I know how I want it to look in my head. The trick is going to be getting it to actually look like that.
So Daedalus wasn't quoting Fanon.
Okay, hello.
There's a fucking comic panel of Doom painting a naked portrait of Namor and talking about how difficult his eyebrows are.
Hey, what?
Welcome back. Hi.
But
Thanks.
it's in Heaton's stream chat. Daedalus just put it in general.
Oh my god, okay, hold on.
They are casual gay friends with benefits. That's crazy, go nuts.
Because I was talking about this. I love me my cell shading.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to stuff like this that's really high contrast, I never feel like I can get it to look right when I cell shade it, so I have to do it more. Because you'll notice when I do stuff like this normally, I cheat, and I end up blending it, and I'm like, I don't want to, I don't like... Listen, I love highly rendered, like, stylized art. I love it. It's really pretty. Like, I love, like, visual novel, like, VN render art. But I don't want to draw like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like stuff like this, that's, like, this high contrast, cell shaded. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. It's one of my favorite things about American comic art. But I'm so bad at it. So I have to...
I think when it comes to shading like this, you can do a little bit of blending as a treat, but you have, oh my god, you have to do it so, like, mindfully, and you can only do a little bit.
Very mindful.
Very mindful, very demure. But,
Demure.
there are points of light where there is hard contrast, but then also there are some points of light where you do have to blend it, like, a little bit to show the transition between, like, point A to point B, you know?
That was the bitch and a half that I had to deal with for my piece that I redid of Joaquin.
Oops.
Yeah. Hello, Mucha Butcha. You're... Oh my god, that is your tail in my face. Can we not do that, mayhaps, please?
Much.
Your stepchild is here.
My
Baby.
Your stepmother twice over?
Yeah. Oh,
Like
Mucha
he's
Butcha.
swimming in
Mucha
them.
Butcha Butcha
Swimming in
Baby.
pussy.
I am.
I have an update for the thing that I'm drawing while you're drawing.
What is it?
Is the sketch finished?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was kidding.
Oh, I do not want to send it to that chat. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Oh, you have no idea.
Is there nudity?
No.
Is there spice? Spice?
Yeah,
Do you
and I
spice?
did censor it anyways, but there is no nudity.
One of your fucking emotes.
Do you spice?
A little
No.
spice. Easy treat.
Yes.
I have to do more shit with my bullshit.
I like the tail.
Thank you.
I like the tail.
My first instinct when I first looked at it was that it was a little high up, and then the more I thought about it, I'm like, oh no, wait, that's right.
That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
My instinct is always that, like, your tailbone is, like... Because your tailbone's, like, in there.
Yeah.
So it has to be, like, attached at the bottom to your tailbone, not, like, starting from it. So I always have to be like,
Mhm.
that's the bottom of the circle.
Yeah. It the tail is like maybe if humans had tails, it would probably be like half an inch above like your butt crack.
Things
Roughly.
would be so much better if humans had tails.
Yeah.
Here we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. Look at that.
There is my girlfriend.
Yeah, where is your girlfriend? She said she would hang out with us.
She would join, and then she did not.
I think it is because of her food. She may still be eating.
Cherry's simply too good.
I can't hate. I'm a slow eater.
You
And
are.
there's nothing wrong with being a slow eater.
And it's the most annoying thing about you.
God forbid I enjoy my food.
I cannot explain, but today is a treat day.
Treat?
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 Treat? Treat? Treat? No treat. Treat? No treat. Treat? No treat. God damn it!
Literally nobody in the call decided to be the no treat person. We all just went treat.
No, I said no treat.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it.
But only jokingly. Dio's allowed to have a little treat.
Today is the day, respectfully.
Everyone in chat is allowed to have a little treat. I've declared it.
Well, you heard him, chat.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Matcha.
Now
Bakara,
comes...
bakara. I haven't watched Dawn to Dawn. But I should.
You should. It's good. I can't wait for the next season.
I can't believe they stopped it where it is, and they only did 12 episodes. Because it's
Damn
kind of
Yeah.
they kind of stopped in the middle of an arc.
Mm-hmm.
I can never... This is another thing I wanted to practice today, too, is drawing fire. Because, like, the
Fire.
the actual coloring of it, I think I've got just fine. It's the fucking shape.
The Shape of Fire.
Yeah.
My favorite Game of Thrones novel. My favorite George R.R. Martin piece, where the cousins they fuck and there's foot fetish stuff.
Is there
I'll
foot
talk
fetish-
all the shit I want about George R.R. Martin.
Is there foot fetish stuff in Game of Thrones?
Are you serious?
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about Game of Thrones!
In the
I watched, unfortunately, a little sleazy man. The queen took her feet out, and I watched him jerk himself off to it.
Ooh.
what?
Yeah, that happened in the prequel show.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was like, Doc, what fucking Game of Thrones are you watching?
I'm watching
House of Dragons.
adaptation of a song. House of Dragons. Yeah, it's an adaptation of a song in Ice and Fire, but yeah, he likes feet. He's entitled.
I can't believe this.
Question.
Matt Smith is
This
there.
character. Oh, yep.
He fucks his cousin. Well, nope, niece, which is worse.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, which isn't better.
That is also a Targaryen thing.
Yeah, well, you know,
They're the Sweet
keep
Home
that-
Alabama house.
got to keep that white hair pure, huh?
Yeah. No, yeah, unironically, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, yeah. I like how in the show, like in the books, when Raina,
Have you read
no,
Mansions of the
yes,
Library? I have not.
when she marries a fellow of like the dragon blood, but all her kids have brown hair, and that's how they know that she's like
A
she's doing it
whore.
with her captain of the guard.
God damn it.
But in the show, the man she marries is black. They got African Americans, people of color, to be what's the name of that family? And they're all very cool. I especially love the dad. But her kids come out white as a sheet. So that it makes it funnier in the show where it's like, yeah, nobody doesn't know.
It's a little hard to not know. Then we do... I kind of like the way this looks. Let's try this.
And now she's making out with her soothsayer lady, who's what would you call it? The main person that advises, chief advisor. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And she's better off for it.
Hell yeah, love that for her.
Yeah. And when I say making out, they fucking made out. They made out in the way you want Matt and Frank to make out.
Damn.
For like 6 whole seconds before they got interrupted by something.
And that's something, because you know what I desire.
That is true.
Chat, you know what? I don't need luck, I can save scum.
That's the spirit.
Oh yeah, James, you did tell us there was a thing coming out where Peter Dinklage plays Hercule Poirot.
Well, roll.
He could do it. Peter Dinklage can do anything he fucking wants.
Peter
Yeah.
Dinklage is a really good actor.
The king of the dwarf community. That's what I've heard.
Hey, now that's not bad. Look at that shit.
Look
How
at that
about
shit.
shit?
Now we... Oh no, I gotta fucking... Hang on.
I've decided to take notes from Zhao Hongshu this time. And our Chinese sisters are really cooking.
Gotcha.
The ladies...
I apologize.
The ladies on Red Note are, nuts.
It's not the... So,
Oh shit.
the netizens of Red Note, regardless of gender, are just called sisters.
Ah!
It's not all ladies.
I know what I said. The ladies and the
Yeah.
fucking man-likers on Red Note are nuts!
Yeah, they love Bucky Barnes, right?
I can't escape him!
Well, it's because he flirted with that one Asian chick in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and it was cute.
I can't
It awakened
escape
something
him.
in me too.
No matter where I go, no matter what app I'm on, I can't escape that fucking sad brunette. I can't get away from him.
Your Sukuna is Bucky.
My Sukuna is Bucky!
But at least Bucky's a good character.
Sakuna's fine for what he serves in the narrative.
I hate him.
Being a bitch.
I hate him. 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 He's fucking everywhere and I hate him. I'm
Can't
tired of
escape
seeing him. I finally perfectly curated my Zhao Hongshu to the point where all the posts I see for at least 2 seconds are all Nanami. But that doesn't mean that he's not there.
Lurking in the shadow.
Just waiting to jump out at me.
Says I'm lurking and I'm
He's
stalking.
pulling his dog out.
I'm lurking. and
He's
stalking.
standing there with that fucking welcome back home wrecker sign, and we don't even have a relationship!
Very Sukuna of him.
Yeah!
I'm sure. Mortis is haunted by Sukuna's twin towers. Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up! Listen, respectfully, I screamed earlier today. I don't need to do it again. I already got it out of my system. Don't give me more to get out of my system!
Yes, DMZ 55. Of course, it's because he's armed and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with that.
Alright. So now I get to do the cool part, aka the part that, like, is gonna make this really stand out, I think. However, it's gonna be his dicks. Big Mac, his dicks.
He has
That's
two.
the bit.
Well, the bit is that he has two, but it's not been confirmed in canon, and I don't. Respectfully, I would like for Gege to move on.
Speculation? Is he like part snake or?
Well, no, it's because he has
4 eyes, 4 arms, 2 mouths.
4 eyes, 4 arms.
faces,
Okay, yeah. You know
2
what?
dicks.
Does he have 2 mouths?
He does have 2 mouths.
Okay, well then, yeah. You know what? They're right.
Justin
He has
thought.
And
the
do you
one
know
on
what that
his
also
face
means?
and the-
4 balls.
Yeah.
So many nuts.
Technically, in order for his body to work, he has 2 sets of titties, too.
Dude.
Hi,
wish-
Jay!
I wish I
Hi, Jay!
Hi! Wait,
I have to update
Don't worry.
your doll.
No,
'cause you're
don't
not
worry.
a-
The camera's not gonna appear on stream.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, yeah, stream. I'm supposed to click on the camera to see the stream. No, it's the.
I have to remind me. I have to
No.
redo your doll because you're still a little bad on mine.
Okay, I can still be a little bad. There's nothing wrong with that.
Cute either way. Who's
True.
RJ?
We'll tell you when you're older.
We don't talk about that.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. We'll tell you when you're older.
Huh? Am I not older than most of you, though?
I think all. Yeah. No, Big Mac asked, and we'll tell Big Mac when he's in there.
So now.
I've never seen JJK. Neither have I. I'm blessed.
You are blessed.
I didn't finish MHA because I watch good shows.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why we're so excited for Vigilantes.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. They did announce that was getting an anime, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Vigilante.
trailer. I hope the English voices are good. I hope we get someone
Same.
good for Knuckle Duster. Because
Something,
Knuckle Duster
something
is everything.
points. Damien Haas, put him in. It would be funny. He's on
Damien Haas's
medication.
Knuckle Duster would be great!
Are we talking about Laios?
Yes!
No, he should be the main character.
He should.
I would be so happy
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
I just wish Damien Haas a very booked and busy.
I wish Damien
Yeah.
Haas a very in all of my anime.
Mhm.
Yes. 100%.
Did you? Now that Shane from what's his last name from Smosh?
Shane Top.
Yes. Yeah, he has a channel. I watched his first video. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I like him.
Shane
I think
Top,
it's funny.
notorious bottom.
There was a period of time where when I was told, yeah, the guy voicing Laios is the guy from Smosh, I thought it was Shane and not Damien. There's an embarrassing amount of time where I was like, when I pictured it, I pictured Shane.
No, that's understandable. But no, it is
he
Damien.
voices The Chosen, which
Yes.
is a very different anime.
Yeah.
The Chosen.
See,
I
the
love The
Chosen,
Chosen anime.
the Chosen is good. I like the Bystander better.
The bystander is so
good.
fucking funny.
She freaked out so bad. She like
I
actually.
love Angela.
triggered.
Oh my god. Did you
she was
see
actually a little triggered.
did you see the full bit when she has her breakdown and becomes the bystander herself and she's like, "Who wanted a cup of piss?" I think about that
I
so often.
Is that where Who Wanted a Cup of Piss comes from?
Yes,
Yes!
I showed you the whole video. And then you went, is this where we wanted to come if this comes from?
I forgot.
Oh no!
But yeah.
And then she and the other, they were like, "Have you seen our son? He he always has a cup of piss." It's so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
I love when Iffy was on there.
Oh my god, I was
And
just
there
asking
was-
about him. Time
So-
traveler, universe hopper, Eevee.
Did it
Yes.
start?
Oh
Did
my
it start with
God.
he was Black Shane, or did Black
Yes,
Shane
it's-
pretend
it
to be
No,
started
White
he
with-
was
Iffy?
Black
Black
Shane
Shane
first, and he's
Talking
like,
about white Eevee.
Yeah, it started with White Eevee, and then it was Black Shane.
he was like,
I've been busy.
Shane, it's me, Black Shane from another universe. There's a white Eevee, and he's eating everybody's ass out here. He already got to me.
Hello, trans for trans. Hello, thank you for following.
And then Shane came out with no shirt and was like, "I've been busy."
He didn't even have to say anything. He just laughed, wiped his mouth. I've been busy today.
I've been busy.
Oh my god, it's iconic.
I love anything
It's
with Iffy, by
such
the
a
way.
good bit.
It's why I watch them, actually.
We've been going through the trap seasons of actually, and like I like them. I like being able to be a pedantic nerd, I suppose. But
I like when I guess.
better.
More often than not, if it's like, "Oh, this is a fucking Star Trek question. I don't know anything about Star Trek," but he'll go through and I'll go, "No, I don't think that ship's named that," and then that'll be what it's. And I'm like,
nerd.
"Damn, I shot in the dark."
Nerd.
Justin's
Sometimes-
pure power.
Sometimes I forget how much weird eclectic nerd knowledge I have from things I don't even like. Not to say that I hate a whole bunch of shit, but I just don't partake in.
No, that's fair.
Most,
I mean, same.
most of my Doctor Who knowledge I have acquired against my will.
I've forgotten a lot of my Doctor Who knowledge, and I got pretty far in that show.
I had one of my closest personal friends when I was a kid was a huge Doctor Who fan.
Huge
Mm-hmm.
Huge Who fan.
And nobody on the couch knew that Torchwood was an anagram of Doctor Who. They tried to say that it was a Shakespearean reference, when no, it's just an anagram for Doctor Who.
That was her shit.
Wait,
She
Fucking
loved.
love Torchwood.
Yeah, she fucking loved Torchwood.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, Torchwood is an anagram of
Yeah.
that.
It's also bad.
Yeah.
It's also bad.
Oh yeah,
It's the one
listen,
with the lady cyber with the cyber woman, and was written by the hack that took over for the I almost said Forrest Whitaker.
No,
Oh my
for
God.
Jodie.
Forrest
Jodie's
Whitaker
one.
could be the Doctor if he wanted to.
he sure
I
did.
don't-
Jodie Whitaker.
I don't remember a whole lot of Torchwood, but I know that's where that was my first exposure to Meryl's VA. Because she was in that.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say that was your first exposure to gay people.
No. No, that already
I think-
happened.
I think Captain Jack Harkness was my first exposure to gay people.
Fucking,
Or Pan, I guess. Whatever. He's definitely
No,
like
he's
by
Pan.
definition.
To
Yeah.
queer people.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something I totally fucking forgot.
Was it about Doctor Who or was it about nerd shit?
It was about nerd shit. Nope, it's gone. If I remember, I'll say it.
It'll come
Oh,
to you
you
days
know-
later.
If
In
I
the
had
dead
a
of the night.
nickel
Oh no, I
for
remember
every
now.
time... Oh,
It was, listen, Cherry, you're not allowed to feel bad about not knowing that, because, Justin was a full-grown adult before he realized that Dr. House was, in fact, a Sherlock Holmes adaptation, because he didn't realize
Yeah.
that Dr. House was the same as Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, Holmes.
I was like
House.
last years old when I found out Psych was a Sherlock Holmes
We
adaptation.
have to finish Psych. We just have to finish binging it. We only have 10 episodes left.
and
and
the
the
3
musical.
movies.
We don't have to watch the movies unless we're really feeling it, but we can finish the show.
I mean, I heard they're good.
It's true, but
Were they, like, made for TV movies?
Oh, movies.
I guess.
Okay.
Maybe they aired on TV, but they're full
The
length.
point is that there's been
I'm not saying that
a-
they're not
so
full
when-
length. I was just saying, like, that there was no, like, in-theater Psych movies.
Oh,
You're
no, they
insane.
weren't theatrically released, no. But yeah, the point is that like the only reason we started watching Psych was that someone put out a 3.5-hour video essay saying it's the best Sherlock Holmes adaptation ever, and so that's the only reason we started watching Psych.
Real.
That's the reason why you started binging it, because same.
Yeah,
And it
I
was
want to
such
watch.
a good video essay too.
I want to watch that. I need to catch up. There's a woman I found. I found her stuff because she did a great one on The Mentalist. I didn't know how that show ended because I think I fell off. I'm glad I watched that video essay instead of binging that show. Because boy, does that show not end well.
Yeah, I remember watching The Mentalist like on TV back in the day, 10,000 years ago. And I was just like watching it end, and I was like, no, what? Huh? No. And I've also watched that video. I was like, yeah, I remember that. Oh.
My funny English YouTuber I watch every so often, my dear Merkeke, finally put out her video on 13 Reasons Why Season 3.
They've made a third one?
Oh, they've made a fourth
How
one?
I
many
was
people
about
are going
to
to kill
say.
themselves in this show?
They made a fourth one? Oh my god.
How many people are going to kill
I
themselves in this
think
show?
I saw her video in my recommendation. Is it the one that's like, why would you martyr an abuser?
Yeah!
Oh!
Oh,
okay.
wait, yeah. I know of that one.
Yeah. Listen,
Is-
I watched 13 Reasons Why. I watched the first like season, and I was like, yeah, I can see like the criticism, but this is interesting. Then I saw the second season, and I was like, oh no, this is getting worse. I didn't watch the third, and then I learned about that plot point, and I was like, but why?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I
Can't
have
believe they
made
made-
a choice. The treat of today will be mango sticky rice.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yummy.
It's so very good. But yeah, if I had a nickel for every time a Dragon Age voice actor has been involved in a Doctor Who related project, I have 2 nickels.
I thought
Because
you were
the
going
other
to
one
say crime.
was no, because the other one was Blackwall in the one where the Doctor is, oh my god, the old guy. What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Was
I know
it-
who you're talking about.
Was it
Yeah.
DOESN, or was this before the reboot?
I think it was the reboot.
Then Capaldi?
Yes, yes,
Well,
that's
yeah.
him.
I think he's where I stopped as well. I didn't watch any of Jodie Whittaker.
I liked Wonder Egg Priority. I wish it had ended better. Actually, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Watch Suicide Girls. Or read Suicide Girls.
I'm catching up on chat.
Yeah,
Oh.
I fucking love Suicide Girls.
Yeah.
Big Mac has said David Tennant should play the Mad Hatter in the next Batman film. Based, I agree. Never thought of that, but I agree.
Oh yeah, Suicide Girls. Yeah, it's good.
Oh my god, that reminds me. There is an update. The translation isn't out yet, but the new chapter for One Within the Villainess dropped. So prepare.
I love that was the segue.
Wait. They don't know
Is she gonna
like
just
I
do it
know.
in front of all of them?
I have no clue.
I
haven't like.
kind of.
I'm waiting for the.
Oh,
Trans- I'm waiting for the translation to come out. I hope Pina just fucking dies.
I want her to not die because I think it'd be great to watch her have like a fucking full blown like Ace Attorney meltdown.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, like, I want her to die in the sense that I just want her to combust on the spot
Yeah,
for the bit.
I'm ecstatically waiting for her to just implode. I'm waiting because she's holding it together as well as she can, which is not well
Mm-hmm.
as of the moment, and I'm so excitedly waiting for her to just fucking go feral and lose it.
Yeah.
This is the one where it's like super based.
Yes. I'm gonna drop the sketch that the artist did recently.
I love the way that she draws expressions. It's so good.
They're so good.
I need to do some studies of One Within the Villainous.
Yee.
I saw this chat message talking about David Tennant's son being in And I was like, who sent? Oh, I know exactly who sent.
Yeah. No, it's weird that Ty Tennant played a younger version of the same character that Tom Glynn Carnley was playing in two things.
Mhm.
Huh.
One with his ass out, right?
In House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
And apparently, from what I've heard, that scene was his audition tape.
Damn!
Jesus.
I hope his ass
For
was out in his
context,
audition
he's-
tape. It'd be funny.
I don't know if he was ass out, but that was the scene he decided to audition with. Which, in context, for people who don't watch House of the Dragon, is when Aegon, the son of the king, is a teenager and he's just jacking it off, fully naked, standing in the window while looking down at the city.
I choose to believe that he was, in fact, jerking off in his audition tape, and they're like, this acting is so naturalistic, and he's like, yeah, it is. Do I have the part? Please say yes.
That's insane. But honestly, that's probably like a good strategy. Because if you show the directors how far you're willing to go, then
I'm a method actor, you see. Are there any
Mhm.
sex scenes in this?
God.
I just love the way like he's playing the younger version of that character. He's such like he's such a little shit. He doesn't give a fuck.
And now he doesn't have a dick anymore.
Yeah, the character, yeah.
Yeah. Got
Which
burned off
is
by a
like-
dragon. And I'm not sorry.
And
Like,
I love the description that he gave. They say that my dick burst open like a sausage and split in two, something like that. And I was just like, the image. God damn.
Dragonfire is hotter than the sun. And I would know.
I was about to say, you would know something about that.
James, Jesus Christ. Jacking it off in front of a window, is that how they play Splatoon in Game of Thrones?
Yes. They call it Splat Wars.
Oh my
They
god.
call it Targaryen Splat Wars.
I'm gonna commit Sudoku.
Me too.
I'm gonna commit Picross.
Come here. I'm just
No, that's it. Nope, that's the best one. That's the best one ever. I'm gonna commit Picross.
I'm gonna get into the water.
I'm getting in the water.
I'm getting in the water. I can't do
getting
this
in
shit
the
no
water
more.
for different reasons.
Yo!
He's hot.
No, you're right, but yo!
I can't.
It's funny when people don't know what Steven Rodriguez sings, and then I show them like "Fuck Me Like You Mean It," and it's like, yeah, he sings fucking music.
It's really fucking
great.
funny.
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, it's turning out. Oh, it's turning out.
Oh, that looks
Yeah.
so good.
It is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, good. You love to see
All
it.
this
You
piece
love to
getting
see it.
handsy with Daredevil, and then put it on your Fansly.
Banana
Behind
for
a
two.
paywall.
I was like, oh god, I feel like I worked really fast. And I looks up. Oh, it's almost been 2 hours.
I've not made any more progress since the last pick I sent. I have been looking at other food options. I changed my mind about the sticky rice. Because it was
But
$30.
what else is on the table?
I don't know.
What about a sweet treat?
I want a sweet treat, but there's not a whole lot of places here that do like savory and sweet treats. At least nowhere that sounds good.
Relatable content.
So I've accepted that most likely I'll have to double dash it. But now that limits me to like, okay, so what's in the area? Blah, 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 blah.
This is why you should use Uber Eats, which is like objectively superior. Mainly because that's not the one that stole tips from their drivers. DoorDash
Oh
is.
shit, do they? Damn.
Yeah, they just lost a lawsuit in New York about it. Because, like, yeah, they totally did. They had the evidence. And the courts just said, you have to pay your drivers back. They didn't even fucking charge them with anything, which fucking sucks.
Was this Abu?
Your necklace.
Oh, it got delivered.
Well, try to.
Aww.
And yes, I have to pay fucking
The fees.
fees.
Ugh,
Thanks,
fucking
Swamp.
DHL.
Joe
Thanks,
sounds
Orange Man.
aggressive.
Oh.
Joe sounds
Aggressively fresh.
Mhm.
So let's
Yeah.
say
Sounds
I
rough.
have to pay fucking.
He sounds aggressively Quebecois.
He does. He really does.
James says to have pancakes, Mortis. It's pancake day. And I forgot that it was pancake
It
day. You're
is
right.
pancake day.
It is pancake day.
Oh, I'll be right back. Gotta do it.
Okay.
The Pancake Day doesn't sound that I don't
It's
know. That does
so
not sound-
much.
Have crepe.
Well, our local place, because they can't stick to a dessert after they got rid of the dessert pizza that I really liked. And
Yeah.
when
Brooke's
they
not
got
bitter.
rid
What
of
are you
it,
talking about?
I'm so sad. I'm sad forever that they got rid of it. It was so good. Anyway, the point is, they have these beignets that are like cookies and cream Oreo beignets, and they're very good. They're the best beignets I've ever had in my goddamn life. But they gave me tummy aches, but it's worth it.
real.
So then,
I'm almost done with this task. And then I will have done something today. And I would have earned my keep.
I've been searching around these plains for an hour.
I have been falling for 30 minutes.
30 minutes!
Big Mac would like to know, how do you guys feel about Galactus defeating Unicron? I think that was my favorite Transformers crossover.
I
It's really
don't
fun
know-
when that happened.
I don't know enough about Transformers to have a strong opine.
No, I'm joking. I don't think Unicron is from Transformers. It just
Yes,
sounds
it
like
is.
Yes, it is!
Oh, it is? So
You know
it was a
what?
crossover. I was just
Unicron is their fucking
right.
home planet, Justin.
Oh wait, okay, I do know that. I know that nerd fact that it was Galactus that destroyed Unicron. Yeah, because it's all Marvel up and down. Okay. I don't care about Transformers.
I'm not a Transformers lad. I think I was a little too young and was not a boy at the time.
Yep.
Not at the time.
I didn't know, so it doesn't count.
Okay. This
You
is
weren't
where
out,
this
so they
is
couldn't
gonna
advertise to you.
Yeah.
This is where this is gonna get
He's-
a little
He's the Transformers devil from the Bible.
from the Bible. You would have to ask Lio about that. I don't know.
Lyle looks like a guy that would be into Transformers.
He loves Transformers.
Like, I already knew that
Nice.
fact about him, but he just reads as it.
Mhm.
Non-derogatory. Just,
Well, yeah, of course he does.
I bet-
He was an autistic boy in the fucking 80s. Of course he liked Transformers.
I bet he would correct me if I called it Mecha.
He would.
He would.
Yeah.
You want to know how I know he would?
Yes, he has.
Because he did it to
Well,
me.
It's right. They're not. You have to be able to pilot it for it to be a mecha. That's fair, and that's not even that complicated. But they're alive, so they're their own thing. Transformers are their own thing. There are no
They're
other that
aliens.
are alive, right? Well, I guess in Evangelion they're angels, but they're not alive because you
No,
still
they're
can pilot
alive.
them. They're alive, but you can pilot them, so it's still mecha, right?
But do not mistake that. Also, they're not angels. They're part angels, technically.
It's all Bible, all the way up and down. That's what I know about Evangelion.
Eh.
he just thought it looked cool, so.
It's all Bible all the way up and down. He's a weird Christian. That's what I've heard from the
He's
internet.
not even, no, you're thinking of Night Out, who's the Christian. The guy that
That's
made
true.
Evangelion just did it because it looked cool.
That's how I knew. I'll never forget the look he gave me when I got Trigun.
He
When
fucking
we were
he got
barely
the twist
halfway
like
done.
3 episodes in.
I think it wasn't 3. I'm okay. I think we were halfway through, and I went, "He's an angel." And you looked at me. You were so, and you asked, "Why do you use that word?" And I said, "I've watched Touched by an Angel enough times to know
I was malding.
this formula."
I'm not even gonna pretend.
He's a higher being.
I'm not even gonna pretend I wasn't. I was malding. I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Molding
reveal-
about what?
Well, because the reveal,
Oh,
the reveal of what Vash is so cool, and fucking Justin got it immediately.
Hey, guess
I got
what?
it. I got
That's
it. Yeah.
Now, welcome
I-
to my life, trying to show Justin anything, where he's like, "Oh, I could write this shit."
Yeah, sure. You were late, but she was showing me Trigun. We were like halfway through, and I looked at her and I went, "He's an angel," because you were so shocked, and you asked why that word, and I said because I've watched Touched by an Angel enough times to know this formula.
I wanted to kill him. I wanted to fucking kill him. I was like, God damn it, son of a bitch.
Well, he is a plant, but like it's all metaphor up and down. Night Owl's a Catholic. He's an angel.
And you can super tell. I don't know if you, I was about to say, I don't know if you know this. Yasuhiro Night Owl is a Catholic.
Yeah.
Haha, nouns.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The creator of
That checks out.
Trigun.
Ah,
He's a Catholic. I don't know if you could tell.
I couldn't actually. I've never seen Trigun.
That sounds like a new date night activity.
Happy noises, happy noises, happy noises.
I've seen like a little bit of the original. I remember. Okay, the last thing I remember was Vash was trying to go pick up someone for like a trade-off. I think they were like the desert, and then it turned into a shootout.
We need to watch. I need to
Does
give
anyone
this
have-
gift to you.
Okay.
You will love Trigun.
I love
Well,
how I
I
got
like
spoiled
the bit I
to
saw.
parts of the elements of that because of a shitty meme.
It was
No,
so
Big Mac, you
funny!
can't-
Oh my god, I was so upset! They fucking send me, they're like, hey, and then they show me the meme, and I'm like, God damn it! Can't have anything in this house!
No, I crashed out about that. Too.
Never.
It didn't ruin anything for me, but
Spoiled a big plot reveal.
with a fucking meme. I would
no
repeat
Big
it,
Mac.
but then that'd spoil it for Dio, so.
No Big Mac. The top 5 anime are in objective list and are as follows: Spy Family, and we're going down, not up. So Spy Family is number 1. Spy Family, Dungeon Meshi, Free Rin, Shangri-La Frontier, and One Piece can be number 5, I guess. Because it's pretty good.
I love.
These are the top 5 anime.
There's something that's so deeply hilarious to me about, like, one of the greatest anime of all time, and Justin's like, it can be number 5, I guess.
It's just behind Shangri-La Frontier. Does it have Leet speak? No. Shangri-La Frontier does. Does Sanji ever says, "Give it to me, Big Daddy," in One Piece? No, but he does in Shangri-La Frontier.
That's true, he does.
He also might say it in that one. Oh my god, the fucking. You know exactly what it is, Heaton.
Yeah.
Enigma Sepia.
Mm-hmm. There we go. We clean up our edges a little bit. Now we get to do some fun, like... I was gonna say post-processing effects, but that's not what it's called when you do it with digital art.
But Free Rin gets to be number 3. Because Free Rin is very, very good. But it's not better than
Yeah.
Dungeon Meshi or Spy Family.
Dungeon Meshi mentioned rips shirt off.
I would agree.
Barks
Mom did something like that to me
Barks-
too. I
what's-
wrote a Cluedo mystery. I got Mom to try and solve it, and she got it on the first guess. Rip.
Nothing's worse than that.
I tried getting into Freerun because a lot of you guys were into Freerun. I was like, oh, I want to be included. I couldn't. I tried so hard. I really couldn't.
If you're not into that slower pace shit, then yeah, it's not gonna be for you.
I don't mind the slower pace. It was like a crawl. I tried though, and then I tried again, and then I gave up.
That's okay.
I want to try.
I mean, we cannot love everything that our friends do, and that's fine.
Like right, like here is where I want it to taper off thereabouts.
Ooh, are you doing the funky gradient?
Yeah, we're gonna do a fun.
Wow.
We're gonna do a couple fun little overlays, but we'll.
Yee, that's gonna be fun. Lilith! Hi, baby! What are you doing?
Everybody say hi to Lilith right now.
Hi, Lilith!
I.
She's like, what is happening? What are those voices, Mother?
It's
Mother, do you hear the voices?
Mother, I'm being perceived, and I do not like it.
Lilith is
She's actually
Lilith is the one
not-
with the brain cell, right?
No.
No, Lilith is the
No.
void.
Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
voice.
Yes.
Okay.
Her head is empty. Sometimes she does something that seems smart, but it's by accident.
I'll never. That video will never not be funny of her. She brought the popcorn bag with her into the bathroom while you're in it, and then just could not figure out for the life of her how to get out.
Because the bag was larger than the little opening in the door.
Took a
And she was like, it
calculated
doesn't fit. And
But
she
boy, howdy,
kept-
is she bad at math?
Mother, help!
Mother help.
And meanwhile, I'm just laughing because I'm like, I'm doing my business, and you come in here with the popcorn,
Meanwhile,
and you can't leave.
It's snackies for me, Mother. Help me leave.
The thing is, she didn't even want the bag itself.
No.
She wanted the hair tie.
Oh,
Because she's obsessed with hair ties.
the fucking.
That's even more funny.
I love one of my favorite things in the world is that the last 2, maybe 3 times I've perceived Haru while we're in calls, Haru is being assailed.
Hmm?
yeah.
I have a kitty cat. She's coming in here with me.
He's being brushied or he's having his feeties washed because he did something he wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's always crying, always complaining. We were talking about this, like, in the same way that Tia always looks a little angry. Haru always looks a little upset.
Yeah.
He looks like
Or just traumatized.
he constantly looks like he is being forced to know things he doesn't want to know.
Oh, so he's like Sonata, my mom's cat. Well, one of my mom's cat. She has that face.
Yeah.
That seems
Let me.
in constant, like, state of either I do not want to be perceived and I am perceived, or trauma.
You know, you can't be
Yeah.
in my.
He
There's
always
no-
You know what? I'm gonna.
I have to
make
get our
this so
Factor
easy for
box.
myself.
We are not sponsored by Factor, but sponsor us.
but sponsor us, Factor. Haru,
I won't say anything about this Factor box until you sponsor us.
but like for your illustrative purposes. So Haru is a tuxedo cat, so this is important.
Hmm.
It's like,
I now have the means to send a picture,
yeah, send a
but please
picture.
continue.
'Cause,
Meanwhile,
like,
I'm also sending pictures of Sonata because her face. It's just her face.
like if this is your yeah, like if this is your like average cat, like this is Haru. Haru is always like if this is the average cat, just normal.
Oh, you cannot show that picture on stream, by the way. The one that I just sent.
Oh yeah, because
Oh my.
Oh yeah, huh?
it's a good angle of him though.
Perceive. Yeah. And now delete. I'll send more. I have so much more.
Haru is always like
Here's one of him mid-assault.
Oh no.
Haru's always like this.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes are always a little too small, and his expression is always sort of vaguely like...
Worried.
Yeah, like, this is always how Haru looks to me.
Concerned
Yeah.
about the state of things.
He always,
And you know what? Me too, man.
he just always looks nervous or upset.
Yeah.
And then there's...
Same with...
And then there's Kiki, who I think I can count on one hand the amount of times that I've perceived Kiki not growling or hissing or swatting.
I have a picture of her getting comfy cozy with Haru when she was a baby.
When she was a baby.
Kiki being sociable?
Oh.
You know, she's actually been so, like, comfy cozy recently. I'm kind of alarmed. I'm kind of worried.
Until Duchess is in her
Sick.
presence.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's...
Here's another good one of Haru.
I think it's so funny that Kiki hates her. Hates my
Yeah.
stepchild.
Oh, he's such a fluffy baby.
He's so very fluffy.
The bit...
It is to his own detriment sometimes.
The bit I think you told me was like, Kiki hates Duchess so much that if Mortis has pet Duchess and then goes to pet Kiki and Kiki can smell Duchess on him, Kiki will attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hates Duchess.
Hates the Duchess.
Hey.
Ooh, this is a good picture of
There
her.
is capital B beef.
So that was Haru. This is Kiki.
So pretty.
Yeah.
She's so very pretty.
I will...
Now I'm going to send you the most unphotogenic picture of her that I have in my repertoire.
Oh.
In my Rolodex.
Okay.
So, like, here's...
What?
This is Haru.
What?
And you see what I mean? He always looks, like, vaguely concerned. He looks paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I found a baby
then-
picture of Sonata.
And then the hater.
The hater.
Certified hater.
Certified player hater.
Yeah, that's the state that she's been in for the most part recently, though. Let me find a better picture of her.
Her little orange feet!
Yeah!
No,
Chat,
this is a
I
better
have a chicken
picture
report.
of her.
I'm looking at the chicken. She's doing good.
This is
Yay.
Rainy and rainy.
a little
right
bit
now.
better context of the kind of cat Kiki is.
She literally looks like she's like, ugh. Not
Yeah.
you.
That feels like how
Ugh.
she is.
I have some other very good pictures of Kiki.
Provide me a good one of the Duchess.
Do you want a pretty one or a good one?
Give me a good one.
Okay.
What the good high
I
quality.
I
want
want that
to-
one with the crusty dogs, and she's just plaintively looking out the window while it's raining.
My favorite is when she was a baby. It's that picture of her in the sink.
Yay!
Oh, I found a picture of Sonata when she was still outside with her mama and her siblings. She was so small. And even then, she looks so unhappy.
I have a couple of good ones that I could send. I'll send this one first.
Like, if we're showing cat pictures, I have to ask.
Mm-hmm.
You have to show that one picture of Lilith when she was baby. I will send it.
The little one.
She was not falling off. She just sat that way.
This is the Duchess.
The Duchess. Like, if there is one picture I can show people who is like, this is what Lilith is. This is a representation of her. It's this picture.
The girls
yeah.
the girls are
No, that's
fighting.
so Lilith core.
Oh yeah, it really looks like they're ignoring each other. Like,
Yay!
I don't like you.
Yes, this is my favorite picture of Duchess.
The Kubrick stare.
The sync is so. I love this sync picture because Duchess is like, what am I? What is existence?
This is
Am
this
I
is a
just a
creature that
dish
is
to be washed?
this is a creature that is freshly possessed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but she's so pretty.
She's so pretty.
She's so pretty. She's not photogenic.
No, which is really
Just
funny.
like me.
Cause like I've seen her in video, and she's a beautiful cat. She takes terrible pictures. And then
Just a little too goofy, a little too silly. Wait.
And that is my Lilith. My mother of demon, my little creature of darkness.
Feature.
Oh my god, that picture!
Fucking I love oh god. So before I go, we have an update. We have a neighborhood cat update.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you will recall that in our neighborhood, I'll give you a reminder. So we have the big fluffy gray Maine Coon. That's the druid. We see him the least.
And in the woods only.
And in the woods only, which is why we call him that. There is the gentleman, who is a gray short hair. He's a bigger boy. We call him that because he's always sitting so polite and hanging out, and he will accept pets. So we refer to him as the gentleman. There is the assassino, who is the stray with the mustache that keeps trying to assail
He's
the
black
chicken.
and white.
He's a tuxedo cat. And then there's the apprentice, which is a little black cat that we'd been seeing all over the place. We have for you an update. There are 2 apprentices. When my parents were visiting, as they were leaving, my mom knocks on our door to have us go look. And there are 2 of the exact same pure black cats standing next to each other. They're the same size, they're the same shape. There has not been one, there has been 2 this whole time. I feel like a profound plot twist has occurred in the neighborhood drama.
That was my twin sister.
My evil twin sister. And I'm like, oh my god.
There's 2 of them.
I just had to share that with you. That's dramatic. I thought that was crazy.
That's amazing.
But the art is finished.
It's great. It turned out real
I
good.
would
I
love
like it.
to see it.
So now,
I'd
where
love
will
to
I
be
send you? Who's live? Let's see who I'm following that's live.
I saw Minerva went live not that long ago.
Min went live. Marin's live. I'll send you to Lumi.
Lumi.
Okay.
I'll send you to Lumi. To the star one. To our dear Lumi Celestine.
Yeah.
Bye.
Tomorrow, I will probably be playing Rivals because I'm sure that my autism will know no bounds. Goodbye!
It never has.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye!